up, say.
One time for the hometown, I got love for it, it's real. Yeah. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I notice how this shit feel. 3 times for my family.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Matt Contraire Report. I'm Matt, and we have another very special guest in studio today. This is Mercedes Reyes. Thank you so much for coming in to do this, Mercedes.
Yes, sir.
Really
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So before we get into her elevator pitch, we're going to jump to an ad real quick, and then we'll be right back. So a word from our sponsor. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Holscher Ranch Group has you covered. With a dedicated team and a passion for Texas land, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Visit HolscherRanchGroup.com or call 325-899-1403 to get started. Holscher Ranch Group, making land ownership dreams come true 1 acre at a time. All right, guys, welcome back. So let's do this. Mercedes, tell us your elevator pitch. 30 to 60 seconds, who you are, what you do, that kind of deal.
My name is Mercedes Reyes. I work at the Goodfellow Air Force Base. I volunteer. I'm a coach. I coach basketball, football. I help the youth, and just love to be a mother as well.
Man, I love that.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I didn't know you coached.
Yes, sir.
I love that. We got to talk about that.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. So, guys, today we're gonna hear Mercedes' story. This is something that's obviously very personal to her. Not necessarily the easiest thing to talk about. There have been other outlets, other podcasters who have hit her up and wanted her to tell her story. So I'm very grateful that you chose to do it on my platform.
Yes, sir.
That means a lot to me. As you know, guys, and I don't know if you're aware, but our tagline is extraordinary stories about extraordinary people.
Yes, sir.
So I love anybody who's overcome hardship or adversity and made themselves better for it, the people around them better, or their communities better.
Yes, sir.
To me, that's what life is all about, those stories.
Yes,
as
sir.
far back as the Bible, and so those are the things I feel like people really latch onto and are inspired by and motivated by, and so if you don't mind, let's get into it. So tell us a little bit about how it all started and your background and all that, like you were a minute ago.
Okay. So growing up was a struggle for me, but I had to make it work. Growing up, like I said, it's hard, especially getting taken away at a young age was probably the worst thing I ever felt in my life, especially as a little kid. They said kids don't really feel things, but you really do. I was born a heroin addict. My mother is a great person still. She's currently fighting that addiction, and she's a wonderful person.
Yeah.
But at the time, the addiction didn't let her be a mother. So
yeah,
it took a toll in our life. I have 3 other brothers. I have an older brother named Frankie, and I have 2 other younger brothers. And
real quick to interject, whenever you are a heroin baby like that, you come out of the womb literally addicted and rely upon that substance. How long does it take for a baby to go through withdrawals and become normal again? Do you know?
Well, it took a while. My grandma said also I wasn't getting like formula in my bottle. It was like sugar and some water and stuff. So that they'll put it on my gums and stuff, and that's when I had withdrawal through as a baby, and I had a lot of complications, breathing, and my grandma stepped in and my grandma took me in, and she tried to do her best to take care of me. As a little kid, she did everything she could, but I had a lot of withdrawals. I had a lot of things. She handled that. As I got older, I didn't listen. I made it worse for her. She had me and some other cousins living in the house.
How many were living in the house?
It was about 6 of us.
Okay.
And that's including me.
Okay.
We lived in a 3-bedroom house.
Where was this at?
We lived on Armstrong Road.
Here in San Angelo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
And we grew up, but it was just hard. She was an older lady trying to take care of us, but I drew heat more to the house than anything.
How come?
Because I got in trouble. I didn't listen.
What did you tell me a minute ago about one thing you don't do is draw heat to the house, right?
When you grow up to be a gangster, that's what I had in mind. I wanted to be a gangster. I wanted to be like my mom. I wanted to be the streets. I was made for the streets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. And as a G code, you don't bring heat to the house.
Right.
You never bring heat to the house.
Yep.
I was bringing more heat to the house for my grandma.
Okay. Yeah.
Getting tickets, having CPS visits, having these people with the clipboard and nice little fancy suits gonna tell my grandma there's not enough food in the refrigerator for us.
Yeah.
But she feeding us. She doing what she doing, but it's not enough for them.
That's right. They're gonna find a way.
She had 1 gallon of milk, but you need 3.
Yeah,
you know, so
exactly.
it's like it
you
was.
Can't win that game.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just I didn't like them. So I knew if I ran away and got away, then it's better for my grandma.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Oh, wow.
But I didn't run away. I got taken away. I got in the system because I kept getting in trouble.
Well, tell me about what you said at school about your writing on about what you wanted to be when you grow up or something.
Yeah, well, I was I wanted to be a gangster. The teacher told us, I think I was like in 4th grade maybe, she told us, get on the board. She called a girl up there. She wrote what she wanted, another kid, and it was my turn. And everybody drew, police officer, a nurse. I think she wanted to be like a nurse or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was my turn. And I went up there, I drew some bars and like a stick little figure behind the bars.
Yeah.
Everybody laughing. I'm thinking it's funny because I wanted to be a gangster.
Yeah.
I want to be like my mom.
That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, that's what I had in my mind. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Nothing was going to stop me. I was going to be a gangster. That's what I wanted to be. But as I look at it now, it was a joke. Like they was laughing at me. I felt like it was embarrassing to think about it.
I see, yeah.
And so I followed that. I kept getting in trouble. These hands are deadly. My hands were deadly.
You got in a lot of fights?
Yeah, and then when the cops knew it was me fighting, I automatically go to jail. JJC.
Really?
JJC.
Did you fight guys too?
Guys and girls.
Yeah.
Whatever got in my way.
Uh-huh.
I was just angry, but I wasn't really trying to hurt no one. I guess I wanted someone to feel my pain.
Yeah.
And no one would like really hear me. It felt like I was screaming.
Yeah.
But no one's hearing you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I feel
It's like you're talking.
Yeah.
But it's like,
yeah,
no one's hearing you.
Absolutely.
So the only way people see me and hear me is when I act out. Oh, so I got to kick someone's ass so you can pay attention? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my grandma loved me. She did everything she could, but she couldn't handle me because I was getting in trouble.
How did she try to discipline you? What would she do?
She couldn't.
Oh, okay. Nothing worked.
Nothing worked.
Yeah.
Nothing worked.
Yeah.
So just keep that away from my grandma. I just did what I did. I got to end up getting taken away.
CPS?
CPS. We're at a motel with my mom.
Yeah.
My mom ended up, back in the day, it's called Skywell Motel. My mom had some very bad drugs in there, which is the bad drug, heroin and other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, when they kicked in the door looking for someone else, they found all the narcotics in there.
Yeah.
So we get taken away in the system.
How many of y'all?
It was me and my little brothers.
Okay.
But my little brothers, their dad, they got a dad. Oh, we all got different daddies.
I see. Yeah.
But the 2 are twins, my 2 younger brothers, so they got the same daddy.
I see. What about your older brother? He
probably
wasn't there.
My older brother was there.
Oh,
it was all of us.
Okay.
And so my older brother would stay with my grandma. She took care of him. My older brother stayed.
Okay. Yeah.
My 2 little brothers, they lived with their dad's mom.
I see.
And their dad.
Yeah.
So it was me thugging it.
Yeah.
But when we got in the cop car, the cop was there. We're here to help you, blah, 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 trying to keep everything. And they gave us these little teddy bears. Mm-hmm. And then they fed us some pizza.
Yeah.
And trying to make it seem like, everything's all calm. But I already knew what's up. They're trying to make us like, oh, we don't know. Man, we knew how to cook. I know how to cook stuff before I knew how to cook ramen noodles.
Right.
And I'm talking about cooking different stuff. I'm going to be 100. I'm not
like
talking.
Cooking dope or what?
Yeah, we know. Yeah. We watched it done.
Wow.
We little.
At what age?
Just a little young age, you know what I'm saying? Very young age.
Wow, yeah.
So while other kids are out there having fun reading nighttime stories, we wasn't doing that. We was living at motels to motels.
Yeah.
And that's how it was. We never had I always had a bag. Even growing up, I always had a bag and a ball in my hand.
Yeah.
So that's why I said sports and God saved my life, honestly. But at the time, I was the devil. So I didn't know God.
Yeah.
I was a devil. That's what I was. They portrayed me to be a devil's child. They
Really?
said I was a devil's kid. They always told me.
What? So what did you think of that when you were called that? You just owned it, or?
I didn't believe it at first, but when you're told something over and over, you believe it.
That's right.
You believe it, and then you think you gotta be it.
That's right. You do, right? Yeah. You're like, well, I guess I got to come into this and own it. Yeah.
So then I started like playing with fire, catching fields on fire and stuff.
Just anything or what?
Anything, any animals,
animals,
hurt things. That's what I got in trouble for. I paid everything I did. I paid for.
Wow.
Everything I messed up, I paid for.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to go to JJC. I liked to get locked up because I knew I was good at night.
For street cred or what?
Well, no, I just knew I had somewhere to sleep.
Oh,
I was golden.
Yeah.
I could sleep at my grandma's, but I'm drawing heat to my grandma.
Yeah.
I can go to my grandma's anytime I want.
Yeah.
But once I go over there, CPS want to get involved. CPS, has Mercedes been staying here? Well, we need to inspect your house.
Yeah.
Well, if I stay away, I'm leaving my I'm leaving my grandma.
You don't want your grandma to have to go through that.
So every time my mom went to jail or prison, got locked up, I'm in the streets, and she's always locked up. Always locked up.
Man, I had real quick, that reminded me, I had a buddy, and we became kind of good friends in, I think it was like 8th or 9th grade, and he was a pyro. Like, he just loved lighting things on fire.
Yes,
and we were at my friend's house who lived on Jefferson Street, and we were just sitting there hanging out, and there was this house right next door, this 3-story old house.
Yes, sir.
And we just didn't have anything to do, so he and I went over there, and he pulled out his lighter, and he starts lighting the curtain on fire, the couch.
Yeah.
We're inside this house. We shouldn't have been inside there.
Yes, sir.
And he would light it on fire, and then he'd put it out.
Yes,
and we left, and nothing was on fire when we left.
Yes,
and then we went home to my house on Cottonwood, and then we got a call from my buddy who lived on Jefferson screaming. He was like, "The house is on fire!"
Oh, shit,
so we ran over there, and there's all these police cars and fire trucks, and it was in flames. Like, I guess it caught back on fire.
Oh, man.
And it ended up being a big deal. Like, the fire marshal found out it was us. And hey guys, pardon the interruption, but if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button to show your support, we'd be very appreciative. Now back to the episode. So just kind of talking about that, why do you think for you did that? Like, why were you so attracted to lighting things on fire?
Because I, like, when they say you're like a devil child, I guess when I thought about it, it's like you set things on fire, heat, angry, you know, mad. You know, that's what, as a little kid, that's what they paint as a devil, you know what I'm saying? Fire, you know, you don't want to go there because it's hot, you know, it's hot down there. So I started messing with that, and I felt like it's an easier way out.
Was there any, what about like in terms of feeling powerful, like power over something because you could control fire, you know what I mean? Yeah, yes, that too? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Like, I got this one little light and I could set this whole shit on fire.
Okay.
Type stuff like that.
I got you.
And I shouldn't be thinking that at 9 years old.
Right.
I should be thinking about
9.
Jumping, having
playing
fun.
Sport, yeah.
You, like, right now, kids are kicking the soccer ball on the goal. You got parents cheering.
That's right.
You know, I didn't have that. I didn't have that.
Not at all.
Didn't have none of that. It was wild.
Dang. Yeah. At 9 years old. So then what happened? You were living with.
I will go to foster care, and then we'll be in the system for a little bit. I will be, and then I will get out, and then I'll go back to my grandma's for a little bit, and I'll be good. And then I'll start back on getting in trouble. I'll get in trouble. My mom's recently had got out. And then she did something bad at a bar, which she did. She paid her price. My mom paid her price for everything.
Yeah, I respect that.
And, you know, robbed a man, took him for robbery. So she had to do her her pay the price.
Right.
Went to prison again.
How long this time?
She went for 5 years this time. Because when you keep messing up, you go longer and longer and longer.
Did she get 5 or she did 5?
She got 5 and did 3.
Did 3? Yeah.
Did 3. And then you go to a halfway house for like 90 or 30 days. Oh, if you do good, I forgot how much you go to a halfway house. Okay,
yeah.
She would write letters. I'll burn them.
What?
Set them all on fire.
You never read them?
Nah, she write my brothers. They read them. Visit my brothers. They all go visit her. With the dad of my twin brothers would take everybody to go see her.
Yeah.
He loved her. He loved my mom.
You never went?
Never. Wow. Probably went a couple of times. Yeah. But I stopped. Yeah. Her letters, I burn them. I don't want to read that. They lies. They lies. Yeah. You love me out here.
Right.
You in there, you found the Lord now, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk to me.
You didn't believe it. It was just more pain for you.
She didn't love me. She didn't love me. But
you don't think she loved
when
you in
I
her
was
own way?
little, I didn't understand. I felt like she didn't love me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Now I know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the drug, let me rephrase it. The drug didn't let her love me.
I got you. Absolutely.
The drug didn't let her love me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She said it was easier to raise boys than girls because she could be in the streets with boys.
Mhm.
But as me being a little girl, it's hard for her to be in the streets with a little girl.
That's right.
So she said she can grind with boys, but she couldn't with little girls.
So she probably didn't have that same connection with you.
Yeah, so I feel like she didn't fight for me. You know what I'm saying? Like she kept my brothers and I was still in the system.
She didn't fight for
That's how I felt. Like I got released out, got out, and she got out and everything was good. But we couldn't be in the same room. Like me and you talking.
Yeah.
We boxing. Me and my mom.
Wow.
We couldn't.
Yeah.
I would never hit her and I never disrespect her.
Yeah.
My grandma always told me, you don't disrespect your mother.
Yeah.
Or your father.
I like that. Yeah.
I never had one father though. But it's still, if I met him today, I would not disrespect him.
That's cool.
You know, that's what my grandma showed me.
Yeah.
You know, and I just got that lady right there. She my rock.
Yeah.
Without that lady.
Is she still here?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
And she's strong.
Yeah.
And you know what? She's still taking care of someone's grandkids right now.
Is she really?
She's still doing the same cycle. Generations after generations.
Yeah.
And she's strong.
Yeah.
She's strong.
I bet. Yeah.
But
wow.
I just couldn't stay out them streets.
Yeah.
I wanted to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom kept my brothers. I felt like my mom fought more for my brothers.
Yeah. You felt like a throwaway or something.
Yeah.
Like, where's the love? Like, why do you care about them more? Like, yeah.
So, but basketball, I was good, so people loved me.
Really? When did you start playing? Like, on a team?
I started playing like 8U basketball. I met a friend.
Yeah.
And her name was Mercedes as well.
Oh, nice.
And she showed me some basketball, and I started playing basketball.
Yeah.
Her family paid for me to play, paid my meals, paid my trips. Because remember, my grandma is supposedly my guardian right now. But then later on, as we go, I'm a ward of the state.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Dang,
so right now, my grandma's kind of like my legal guardian, but I'm still with the system.
I see. Yeah.
So
were you pretty good right off the bat, or
no? I practiced.
You did?
I practiced.
Did anyone? Did you have a mentor, or was a coach, or just you practicing?
I just would go hoop with them and go to the rec, the North Side rec. Back in the day, there was grown men there all the time.
That's what I was gonna say. When you play with people who are older than you, and also playing with guys, that's gonna really bring up your game.
So I started getting better. People started noticing me.
Okay.
But guess what? You found me in the game. They need to take me out real quick. Because what do I want to do?
I want to box.
I want to box.
Yeah.
I'm not knowing that, dang, girl, you're about to be a good athlete, but here you are.
I'm trying to throw it away.
Trying to fight.
Yeah.
Trying to fight.
Yeah. It's instinct.
Yeah, but I feel like the devil keeps knocking. Mm-hmm. No matter how good the life got, he still knocks.
Yeah.
He knocks at me. It's like he won't get away. And it's like,
dang.
It's like, got the angel on my shoulder, but the devil whispering. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And it's like you can't get him to leave you alone. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I know my Lord got me way more.
You. Yeah,
got me way more. I know He's way more powerful.
Did you have a relationship with God or Jesus initially, or when did that happen?
When I tried to kill my mom and set her on fire.
When was that?
I was like 14.
Really?
Maybe 15.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
I was in the system. Mm-hmm. I kind of got adopted, but didn't because he was, they were just my friends. And their mom would let me and their dad let me stay there and stuff. But one day I got on my bike and I ran away. I was riding my bike and I posted up and I seen my mom and them and my brothers and all them as a family, like having like a family gathering type shit.
Yeah.
But I ain't there.
Yeah.
So I wasn't thinking of hurting them at the time. I just watched, and then I was gonna ride out. But then I followed them to the trailer where they lived by the recreation center. Mm-hmm. And I followed them, and then I just happened to see a gas tank right there. Me and my brother, my older brother, we boxed. We fought that day.
Wow.
We fought.
Like full on? Like
we fought ugly.
What?
And my mom had a boyfriend at the time, and I felt like she always chose her boyfriends or drugs over me.
Yeah.
So I'm about to kick his ass now. My hands are crazy.
Really?
My hands are nice. That's one thing. One thing I felt like, you can't stop me. You can't hold me.
Where did the skill of that come from, though? Just
I
fighting a lot, or were you taught?
Just fighting a lot. So they put me. So all that. I'm angry. I've boxed my brother. Brother knocked me down. I'll get back up.
Yeah.
He's like, you're crazy. He was telling me I was crazy. And I just couldn't leave. So my little brothers were in there. My brother's girlfriend's pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
And my mom is, and them. And I tried to put gasoline around the trailer. So I did put gasoline. Okay. But thank God that lighter back in the day, they have those Zippo lighters. You know those big Zippo lighters? Strike ones. They're hard. Sometimes they light, sometimes they don't.
For sure, yeah.
The Lord didn't let it light.
Oh.
That's why he didn't light. But the neighbor had seen me doing all that and already called the cops.
Okay.
So you
poured the gasoline and you were trying to...
Tried one time.
Okay, wow.
But when I went to the one strike I feel a buzz, like I dropped down to my knees. Well, I didn't know. I got tased in my...
Oh, no joke?
Like my lower
Who
bottom.
tased you?
Cops came from the back of the alley.
Yeah.
So the neighbor has already been watching why this was happening, because we started fighting already.
Yeah.
So it drew attention.
So, but as you're about to light it, you got tased.
So I'm thinking... What the hell I got shocked or something? I don't know. When I first got tased, like my whole legs went down. And then I just remember getting arrested. I'm in the back of the cop car, and they asked my mom, does she want to press charges?
You were probably seconds away from lighting that on fire. Yeah,
and it would have been the worst day of my life. Oh God! Because it was nothing like. I'm not, like, everybody thought I was a killer, or not a killer. Everybody thought I was like a devil child. Like, they thought she's evil. Angry at school. I had my hair in my face. I walked all crazy. Dang. But no one knew I was hurt. I just needed someone to listen.
Was pain. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I had teachers that were great. Some were great, but so my mom pressed charges.
Okay.
I went.
She did?
Yes, my mom pressed charges. That's the day I knew my mom didn't love me.
Man, that's wild.
I'm done. I'm done with you. Yeah. I'm done. So I get sent to a mental home.
Dang.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of locking you up, they sent you to a mental institution?
I went to JJC for 3 months, get evaluated.
Yeah. As a 14-year-old?
Young.
Okay.
Get sent away. Go to Waco Center for Youth. Remember Waco's name, though, because when we get later on, it's crazy how the Lord works. That's why I said he worked with me.
Yeah.
Waco Center for Youth is a lockdown unit for people that have done very bad things.
Okay.
And I was in a lockdown unit. So I'm with other people that are trying to attempt.
Yeah.
Mine was arson, like arson for fire or whatever. So stuff like that.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't belong in there. I wasn't crazy. These people that are in there
were legitimately crazy.
Yes, I wasn't. Yeah. I did this out of anger, out of hurt. Exactly. I know this is what's up. Yeah. But I'm in here.
Yeah.
So now I'm in here and I gotta stay in here.
For how long?
I was in there for 9 months.
Whoa.
But you get a chance to get out.
You have to prove you're not crazy?
But no one came back for me.
What?
I had no one to come get me.
Where's your grandma?
My grandma's already too old. My grandma can't do it.
Dang.
My grandma can't do it.
And your mom wouldn't have, even though she threw you under the bus like that, she wouldn't?
My mom says she would, but it's just the same shit.
Her actions speak differently every time.
Yeah.
What about your older brother?
So, my older brother's a gangster too at the time.
Yeah, he was in
He's already in trouble. He's already in the street.
Yeah.
But he kept the boogeymans away from me.
Really?
My brother's seen a lot of stuff just like me.
Yeah.
He was hustling at a young age. He should have been playing football, but he was handing off other stuff, if you know what I mean. For sure. Instead of giving handoffs, he over here handing off other stuff.
That's right.
We had different life.
Yeah.
We had a different life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so what happened then? If you could you get out after 9 months?
So I had to stay and I had to finish my stuff. I had a coach. I won't say his first name, but I'll say his last name is Eubanks. And he loved me genuinely, but I was a ball player. He loved my skills as basketball, but his wife, Miss Eubanks, the daughter, Rachel, all them, they loved me genuinely.
Dang.
But I balled, they went to visit me. My own damn family didn't go visit me.
While you were in the Waco Center?
Home, yeah.
They went to visit you?
They took me to go eat. They took me to go eat
that's
at a night.
amazing.
I remember I ate like a big old steak.
Wow.
And I remember like, it's crazy how strangers would do for you more than your own people.
Yeah.
And
I bet that's a core memory for you.
Yeah.
Right?
And then
Wow.
I love those people.
Yeah. Where are they now?
They're still in my life.
Oh, good.
Heck yeah.
I love that.
Heck
yeah.
And
Wow. Yeah.
he wanted to keep me as a kid too, but he was scared.
Yeah.
He was scared because I did a bad thing, you know. You can't unlook that. He got children too.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a coach that told me he loved me, but he has children. So you got to protect your children at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So he loved me, and I got in a fight again.
Oh,
I'm a freshman. I make varsity. I'm balling.
You made varsity as a freshman
I'm
at Central or Lakeview?
Lakeview. We lost all our games, but I'm balling.
Yeah.
There's a different thing,
What,
like
point guard
fighters.
or what?
I was just shooting guard,
Yeah.
sometimes point guard, but I was cold with it. I was cold.
Yeah.
I did good. Couldn't stay out of trouble.
Damn.
No matter what I did, couldn't stay out of trouble.
So were you fighting and stuff at school? How were your grades?
Even get it bad.
Okay, yeah.
Bad.
So did you get to play? Like, did you pass?
Only teachers helped me.
Who?
The teachers.
Oh yeah, sure.
They basically pass if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can play. Back in the day.
Yep, that's how it was.
Back in the day. Now
Yeah.
it's different.
I know.
You gotta pass
How old
now.
are you?
I'm 33.
Are you?
Yeah, I had
Okay,
to
so
think
we're
about
close.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, same thing with football. I played football. They would kind of look the other way sometimes and just pass you, you know?
Yes, and they were
Yeah.
kind of like, I'm just gonna get her. The way I feel like, I'm gonna just get her badass out of my
Yeah,
class,
yeah,
you know,
right,
type of thing.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. But so when I got out, I got to get out the system.
Yeah.
Waco Center for Youth, and they came and got me.
That family?
No, my mom,
really?
and them end up coming to get me.
Wow.
My mom, my brother, the same people that I try to. They came and get me.
Wow.
Right, they came.
Yeah, okay.
We had to do a Thanksgiving dinner. I had to do a furlough visit with the family to know that we could be a family.
I see.
But we had to live on it was on the property of Waco Center for Youth, because keep in mind, I'm still considered dangerous.
Okay. So they lived there on the site?
So they had houses there for people like me. They help you to get out in society, because right now I'm a threat to society. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Supposedly I'm a threat to society. So there's phases you have to hit, and that phase to go home the next time is you have to have a furlough visit.
Okay.
So they'll come visit you, and then you get a home visit after that one.
Yeah.
So they came, we had like a Thanksgiving thing, and it was good.
It was?
It was good. It was weird.
Everybody got along?
Yeah,
It was weird?
good. It was weird, but it was good.
Yeah.
Right? So we're thinking
Even
everything.
you and your mom got along?
Yeah, but it was not even like, we really didn't chop it up.
Yeah.
But we gave hugs.
Okay.
And we acknowledged each other.
Progress.
She cooked, and
something.
and we were good.
Yeah.
They went home the next day, and everything was good. Then I ended up getting released in the wrong way though.
Oh,
I got released the wrong way, so you can break it. Like,
oh no.
break the cycle. I got in a fight with another girl named Carol. I got to the point saying bad things again, that I'm gonna hurt her.
Right.
Man. Well, I ended up calling my mom. My mom's gangster. She's ready to get down.
Wow.
She's ready to get down. So I'm calling her. I'm running away. I'm getting out of here. I don't know how I'm getting out of here, but you better get me out of here. You ain't never done shit for me. You better get me out of here.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
Yeah. So what happened?
She got me out of there.
Shut up. How?
We walked out them doors.
What?
Yeah, they won't chase you.
Oh, wow.
So I got there, came back to San Angelo, same shit. Same stuff. Mom's still doing drugs. Mom didn't change all that shit. She was lying over the phone.
Yeah.
You know, I really didn't have that many visits and writes with my mom, because I didn't write letters while she was locked up, and I damn sure ain't writing her while I'm in there.
Right.
You know, because I'm going to tell her things how I really feel.
Yeah.
That's why we couldn't hang out, because I would tell her how I really feel, and she didn't like it.
Yep. I see.
So
Yeah.
I get out, and it's the same shit. Mom's still doing drugs. So here I am, back to being angry, back to doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
Got a bright future, got people trying to help me, and I'm still doing bad shit.
Yeah.
So.
Damn. It's like, and some people experience this, but would you say it feels like from the get-go, you started way behind, like you were dealt just a shitty hand, and you started way back there?
Yes, sir.
When a lot of people are at the starting line way up here.
Yes, sir.
God, just fighting to get back to even, you know?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
God. So, man, so then what happened as you're living with her? How old are you now, like 15 or so?
Yeah, I'm about to be 6.
Okay.
So I stayed in the treatment for it's 9 months, and then I had to prove myself about 4 more months after that. So then I get out of the treatment.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, like, I started getting bad in trouble again. Well, keep in mind, my mom's get in trouble, she get caught up. She get caught up, she go back to prison. Now my brother, yes. Yeah. Now my little brothers don't want to stay with their grandma. Oh. And they're getting in trouble now.
Okay. Yeah. Dang.
So I'm at Lakeview already. I'm at Lakeview.
Yeah.
And guess who's getting involved now? Who? CPS.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So CPS is going to get my brothers. I don't want them to be a system because I already been in this system.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I step up.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get my shit together.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen.
Okay.
I'm going to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Right? That's what supposedly
I'm
going to do. So CPS lied to me. Made me think I'm going to get my brothers.
Oh.
Made me get... So...
Man.
There's these people called the Lamfords. They owned a furniture place. Okay. I had great people, like I said, angels. These are angels in my life.
Yeah, okay.
I played basketball one time against their daughter, and they loved me after that.
Wow.
They had a furniture place called Ashley Furniture.
Yeah.
They bought me all my furniture for my little place that another foster parent that I wanted to be my foster parent.
Yeah.
I really wanted them to be my foster parent.
Yeah.
Like I had a whole goal to live with them. But I didn't fit their picture.
Oh.
But
dang.
They didn't want me to live with them, but they put me in a whole apartment by myself.
At 16?
So I get called a ward of the state.
Okay.
So before I can live by myself, I have to be proved that I ain't got nobody. I ain't got no mom. I ain't got no dad.
Okay.
So I'm a ward of the state.
Yeah.
So I start living at these apartments over there off of 29th Street. Those are the only apartments were there before any nice little buildings that are built now.
Not the ones behind where like Walmart and probation is. Behind.
Over there.
Oh yeah.
Before all that stuff got built, those are the only apartments there.
Yeah.
I moved there. I got those apartments. They put me right by the office because I was so young. The lady wanted to just keep me right by the office.
Those are pretty nice, right?
Yes, they were nice. I was young and I had that.
Wow.
So I started doing good, trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
But I couldn't afford it. Like CPS said I needed to have a lot of food in the refrigerator. I gotta have there's 2 brothers, so I gotta have a 2-bedroom, and I only had a 2-bedroom for me and Jesus, but my other brother wants to come back. So it was just a lot of crap.
Everything
so CPS told me, do this. I would do it. Do this. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Doing everything.
Yeah.
I couldn't even make ends meet sometimes to pay the bills.
Yeah.
So I started doing what the family tradition was. Hustle.
Slanging. Yeah.
Hustling. Sell a little bit of.
Yes, absolutely.
Green stuff.
Yeah.
The devil lettuce.
That's right.
And then to just try to make it.
Right.
And I wasn't doing right, but I knew I wanted my brothers. I knew if I could just get them in my house, I won't mess with that.
Exactly.
I won't mess with that. Yep. I don't smoke it. I don't do it, but I need to get money.
That's right.
I got to get this another bigger apartment.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Foster mom don't agree she only taking care of me. She didn't want to take care of my brothers as well.
She's like, I didn't sign up for them too. Yeah, okay.
So she gave me my apartment. Now it's time for me to figure out.
Okay. You're going to have to figure that out if you want them too.
Yeah.
I see.
So I needed to make money.
How much more was the bigger apartment a month?
Man, it was like
400
back then it was like 500 more. So,
Yeah. So were you making enough from selling
I get SSI checks for being a ward of the state.
Okay.
So I was getting $474 at the time.
All right.
So I was good with that. Paid it's all bills paid. So I was good with that.
So how much was the total bill for the apartment?
So it was like 5 something. I think it was like $575. And the way we did it, my foster mom, I would do stuff around there, ropers and stuff. I would do stuff around there or just stay out of trouble.
They were ropers?
Yes, and
who is this?
They're great people. I
bet I know them.
So I just couldn't be around them. So at the time, I just had to didn't fit the picture.
Yeah.
So they took very great care of me though.
That's cool.
So, and then still to this day, right now they love me and she's proud of me and she wanted me to stay in college.
I'll ask you about it off air.
Yeah.
I bet I know who it is. That's cool. Man.
Yeah. So, but.
So did you do it? Were you able to get the bigger apartment and have your brothers there with you?
So right before we're going to get this, we have a court hearing.
Okay.
So we go to court. The lady
Don't
CPS.
tell me CPS turns their back on you.
CPS turns their back.
Real quick. So I don't mind saying this on air, and I'm going to say it very judiciously, but So CPS, I've personally dealt with CPS, and it got to a point where it was really crooked and really scary. And so I contacted an attorney, someone who now I work with, who's my attorney, and she told me straight up, she said, here's the thing. She said, I don't know why, but CPS in San Angelo, in the Concho Valley, have a reputation for they lie. Mm-hmm. They're very crooked and they lie. Mm-hmm. She said, I don't know why, but I've dealt with them for years. And the thing is, there are good people that work there,
yes,
but for whatever reason, there is some kind of underlying dysfunction with CPS here, you know, and I wish that would get straightened out.
Yes.
So anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. And it wasn't, I understood at the time, why they do get involved.
Yeah.
But it's like, when you see them trying, like, so they had a list of what I needed to do, right?
Right.
And I at the time, the judge said different.
Okay.
So they told him everything. The CPS lady was like, she did this, she got the food, she did boom, 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 boom. But then the judge was like, congrats, you did that, blah, blah, blah. Proud, we just feel you're too young.
Oh, man.
So they just felt I was too young to take care of. Yeah. It was just one at first, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it was going to be my other brother if he wanted to come over when he did.
Okay.
So.
Dang.
So I didn't get to take care of him. So he was in the streets.
Oh, man. Just
I let
wherever.
him down, I felt like.
Oh. That's not on you, though.
I did.
It's not.
Yeah. And I feel like his life would be a little different right now.
It's not on you, though. I promise.
Yeah, because it's like he still don't have I guess at the time I was fighting for him and stuff, and then like I didn't feel like I had someone for my family to fight for me, so that's why I fought for my brothers.
Yeah.
And right now he's in a tough situation. Got to grow up, and that's where life is. You make mistakes. Every action has a reaction.
And not the truth.
So you
gotta consequences,
gotta be ready.
right?
Yes, sir.
For actions, yeah.
So I didn't get him. I went off the wall again.
Dang.
I went off the wall. He went off the
wall. Oh, yeah. How did you go off the wall? What did you start doing?
I just started going crazy. I just didn't care about life no more.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be
nothing
alive.
To live for.
Nothing
right?
to live for.
Yeah.
But then I met these great people. She was like my friend. Mm-hmm. Well, she was my best friend. And they let me live with them for like my senior year.
Nice.
And for the first time, I had we got to sit at a table and eat dinner like a family.
You never had that?
Never. These people were great. They own a barbecue place still, what they did at the time. Great barbecue.
Yeah.
They own a bowling alley little thing. They were great. They were great. They're fortunate. So I had to see the life where we didn't have enough to eat. We didn't have nothing. We either had water or no light. So when we didn't have water, when the city turned on, when they left at 5, we go turn the water on when they're, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before, now they lock stuff. Okay. Now they lock the city, they lock stuff. Yeah. But back in the day, you get your water turned off. Yeah. And then when the city closed at 5 o'clock, they ain't checking no more. So we go turn the water on.
The neighbor's cable.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So that's what we did. Gotta do. So, and then I had this life over here, had HBO,
what?
AC. I have my own room. I wanted a basketball room.
So
right?
the juxtaposition of those two must have been really interesting.
Yeah.
What was that like, experiencing life like that? How did it make you feel?
I didn't know how to handle it. I still wanted to be a gangster.
You did?
I didn't want this life.
Yeah.
So
it was foreign.
She's my best friend. The dad loves me. Both of us are going to be great stars. Like, she's a beast in soccer.
Dang,
and I'm a beast at basketball. So the dad just wanted just to be our head on straight.
Yeah.
And they were great to me. They loved me. That's cool. I was just bad as hell.
Yeah.
And so they gave me a room for the first time. I had my first room.
Yeah.
I wanted a basketball room. They asked me what I want.
Yeah.
Dang. I had all these posters. I was like a baller room. Like, if you're a basketball player, everybody want a basketball room. You know what I'm saying?
Course.
You want a little basketball hoop to shoot in.
Oh, of course. I had those always, yeah.
I had a radio. I had a TV that worked, and stuff like that.
Who was your favorite player in the NBA?
Allen Iverson.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Allen
Local
Iverson.
boy.
Yeah.
Is his grandma still, or his mom still?
His mom, I don't know if she did, but I know she used to, yeah.
It's crazy.
But Allen Iverson was always going to be my favorite.
Yeah.
And because he was street too, and he
had
to learn.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
Man, those people, they love me, and I ruined it.
How?
So everything's going good. They'll let me go visit my mom, and my mom has a gangster boyfriend this time. Oh, this guy's gangster.
Like
mafia
dangerously gangster?
Yeah, I'm not playing. No, I'm not playing. This
like
this
mafia?
Yeah, this guy right here is someone you don't play with. And right now he's gone for a long time.
Feds probably too.
Yeah, forever. Yeah. But I love that man. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. He was probably the only one out of my mom's boyfriends that genuinely cared about the kids. You know what I'm saying? All them other ones.
He was real. Yeah.
Yeah, all the other ones just wanted something. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah.
And man.
Dang. Did you get in deep with him and what he was doing?
Well, when I would go over there to visit my mom and stuff, I told him I didn't want to live with these people no more. I was just confining him and telling him stuff like I didn't want to live where I want to be. Why can't I stay with mom? Why can't I live with mom?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to come back with mom.
Right.
But these people really were not keeping me with them. Or nothing like forcing me to stay with them, but they just knew what was best for me.
Right.
They got me a phone. I got a cell phone. I got a room. Everything's good. Like I'm
They're trying to
like
keep
a life
you on
I'm
the right
supposed
path.
to. Like a kid's supposed to.
That's
live.
right. Exactly.
Well, I told him everything. I don't want to be there, so he gives me a car. I'm young,
what?
so he gives me a car.
Wow.
He spray paints it almost every week because he's high on some stuff.
Oh, shoot.
So every other week I go visit my new little Mustang is blue, red, yellow, you know, but it's not a fresh paint job, it's a spray can job, you know?
Yeah.
So me and my little homegirl at the time, we ran the streets with each other, we rode in that.
Yeah.
I get pulled over.
Oh, damn.
That's how my foster parents end up finding out that I am doing things still on the side that I'm not supposed to. So they got stricter with my mom.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
So I kind of got mad. But they're looking out for me. Mm-hmm. They're just looking out for me.
Yeah. And you're a senior in high school still right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And got everything. I think I'm a junior, maybe about to be a senior.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Because my senior year, I got in trouble.
How's the basketball team in your junior year?
I'm balling, but I can't
were y'all
stay out
good?
of trouble. No, we were boo-boo.
We
were Lakey was
but you
always
were balling?
Yes, I was balling, but it was like a team sport. No matter how much points you scored, it was still lost.
Yeah,
you know, but it was crazy. You know, I loved it. Basketball was probably the only time I was happy.
Yeah,
only time I was happy.
Wow.
Anytime I didn't feel nothing was on the court.
You weren't thinking about none of that, right?
Everything went away.
Yeah, it's like a different world. Yeah, yeah.
No one was judging me.
That's why you said that's what saved your life. That and God. I get that. Yeah. I get that. Being an athlete myself.
People were cheering instead of saying, dang, look at her. Dang, what's wrong with her? What's crazy? Actually, people see me for me. Like, people liked me for who I really was. I was a baller. I was just hurt. I didn't know how to be a person. Like, I didn't know how to deal with the reality. I didn't know how to go to school. The teachers give me a damn paper, an assignment. You give me a damn assignment. Go do your homework. Ma'am, I don't even got a home to go to.
Damn.
But how the hell are you supposed to tell your teacher, tomorrow I ain't gonna turn this paper in because I don't even know where I'm gonna stay at night?
Mm-hmm.
My at-risk coordinator or whatever, she found me sleeping at a park.
Damn.
Sleeping at a damn park because I got in a fight and my foster parents turned my phone off and I ran away from them. I should have faced the consequence with them and handled it because I broke the rules in their house. I ran away, snuck out, beat a girl up. They videotaped it. And then my foster sister did tell, but she's supposed to.
Yeah.
And it was going around all at school and stuff. So I ran away.
Yeah.
Thinking it's the best decision, but it was the worst mistake.
Oh, man.
So they turned my phone off right there. I didn't even, the same day I ran away, the same day he turned it off.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, oh man, he didn't love me, thinking all these bad things. They didn't really love me, blah, blah, blah. They did.
It was just
but they're like, you want, actions. You want to act like that? You want to live with that? Go with that.
That's right. Every action has a reaction, like you said.
And so I back square one again.
Dang.
Back in the damn street.
So what's interesting, it hit me kind of when you're talking about what basketball meant to you.
Yeah.
You literally were stepping into a different reality. You were leaving this reality and stepping into a different reality. You were like you were you. Yeah. Like you said, people could see you for who you were, like a talent that you had and would cheer for you, you know? Yeah,
for once just 3 days ago you were telling me how bad I was.
Right.
And now you're freaking telling me shoot it. Go. Like, and then at the end of the game, people that were just judging you or dabbing you up, like, that was good. Like,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the newspaper clips, but just
Wow.
Just 3 days ago, I was in the principal office and I wasn't shit.
Yep.
But they're not saying that.
Yeah.
But the way they're saying it, like.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
So, that happens my junior year, my senior year. I have everything going for me. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Basketball, whatever. For basketball, I have everything going for me.
Yeah.
I need to stay out of trouble so I can get this scholarship. I want a scholarship.
Schools were looking at you?
Well, some were.
Yeah.
But we were sending tapes.
At least a D2 even.
My foster mom was sending tapes for me.
Yeah, nice.
The ropers. The good people.
Yeah.
They were helping me.
Yeah.
Well, the devil.
Yeah.
Selling bud again. A little boy, a boy, same guy tell me at school, can I get some green, the devil lettuce? And I tell him yes. I take it to school like a dummy. Get caught. Cop catches me.
Did they set you up or was it
He set me up. He set me up. Yeah, he set me up. And I told him when I see him, I was going to beat the brakes off him.
Hell yeah. Damn.
Because I just was supposed to, that was my ticket out. My ticket out was basketball. That's my ticket out.
Yeah.
It's my ticket out. It's still my ticket out. That's what I was thinking. That's my ticket out.
Right.
No, I'm not playing. I was good. I was good. I was good.
I believe you.
I was good.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter because I couldn't do anything but kick people's ass. That's basically my anger. I was always mad.
Yeah. So did they kick you out of school or what?
I got to go to Carver. So now I can't play basketball.
Yeah.
Can't play basketball. It was before everybody knew. Yeah, everybody knew in October. When October came, Mercedes listened. I listened and for basketball season was the only time I listened. Because if you didn't listen, you couldn't play.
That's right.
That's the only thing that they always stayed with. If I was at Carver, I can't play at school because you're an alternative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I did listen. That's the only time Mercedes was at school and listening was basketball season. I didn't care about nothing else.
Yeah. How long did you have to do at Carver?
I had to do 90 days at Carver. 90 days at Carver. So there goes basketball. Done.
Oh,
ruined.
No.
Everything. Done. Done. Didn't care about school.
What? There was no one that could help you, like,
I
reduce
ruined it. I ruined it. But you know what? The cop did help me because I could have got in trouble for more. But he told me, and he probably could have got in trouble too. But he told me, I'm going to turn around and you're going to get rid of what you could. And I better not see it. And then we're going back to the office, to the school.
You're lucky. Yeah. That's cool.
And back then it was looked like grass, like really grass. So I was kicking and doing what I could, but I still got in trouble.
You didn't get a possession charge though?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh.
And then I got locked. I went to JJC, then had to go to Carver. So there it is. There it is. Basketball's done.
Man.
Ruined it all.
I bet you were devastated. Dang.
Made the team.
You must have been cold with it.
Made the team.
To walk on like that.
Made the team.
Yeah.
Have it. I'm at college. Doing good. Right?
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Loving it. It's off season. We're training.
Yeah.
Getting our numbers. I got my dorm.
Yeah.
Foster mom came through.
Yeah.
She put everything in there. Got me my bed set. Spent money. The family, the kids, my little other foster brothers. The family that I did want me to take. The one that I did want to be my real family. My real foster family. They prayed for me. The little boy, they're young. My little foster sister, she was young. She's praying for me. They're all praying for me. They have a great season. Everything was good.
Yeah.
I took the starting point guard spot. Everything's supposed to be perfect.
What happened?
No. I just gave up, I guess.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just wanted to be at San Angelo. It's like,
what?
I don't know what it is. It's like San Angelo. You get out of San Angelo, but you want to go back. I don't know what the hell it is. If you see a lot of college kids, I'm not trying to speak on no one else, but a lot of college kids go play ball, but they're back in San Angelo now.
It's a thing. Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. It's like
either.
San Angelo.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's got some kind of pull on you.
Yeah. So
what?
I was going to come back to San Angelo, but the foster mom that I wanted to adopt me, to love me and live with them, wanted me to do something different. So when we were going to play a team called Sora Ross, that coach liked me.
Okay.
That coach liked me. He already seen me. Yeah. So he called me from Fort Stockton and was like, you're at the wrong school. You need to come to me.
What?
So I said, bet, I'm already leaving this place anyways. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And he's like, why? I said, because it's too close to San Angelo. I leave. It's closer. It's closer to San Angelo.
Right. Get out of West Texas.
Yeah. So I go all the way.
So you went to Fort Worth?
I went to Sora Ross State University.
How was that?
I was doing good.
Yeah?
First year.
Yeah?
I make they have like an intramural team. I got there when it was the season's ready over basketball and I'm about to start. So I got there. They had like an intramural thing. I get on a boys team. I'm used to hooping boys. So they had girls, right? I'm not playing with the girl. Can I play with the boys? They were tripping over there. Well, I got my respect, play with the boys.
Yeah.
Got my little first little MVP ring. Everything was good. Season's coming up. Alpine, there's nothing to do there. You know that, right? There's nothing.
It's pretty, but there's nothing to do.
Party. That's all you could do.
I know.
So I'm thinking, I'm good. I'm following. I'm going to classes. I'm doing good. Everything's right. First semester, I'm good. Second semester, it was so hard for me. I had to have a tape recorder to tape the professor talking all the time.
Were you good at school there?
No,
college
I wasn't smart. I wasn't smart.
You didn't know how to, I don't believe that. You probably just didn't know how to study.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how to do it. Yeah. So I had a tape recorder. I had to work extra harder so I could play, Mm-hmm. Well, I got involved with these people from Midland.
What do you mean, who?
Just these people that were there were ballers too. Some were on the team and some weren't.
Okay. What were they doing?
They liked it. The devil lettuce too.
Okay. Yeah.
That's one thing I couldn't stop doing.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop hustling. Not smoking.
Oh, you mean hustling? Oh, you were addicted to the game, not the
game.
weed.
My family showed me the game. I'm addicted to green. That's money. I didn't want that green. I wanted the other green.
I have a counselor. She's amazing, and she won't even mind me saying her name. Her name is Heather Medina.
Okay.
She's going to come on the show at some point.
Heck yeah.
But something that's very interesting that when I first started with her, she told me, she said her whole family was addicted to drugs. Crazy story, like as bad as they can get, But she smoked weed like once or twice, but she was addicted to the game.
Yes.
So she did prison time even, never did drugs. She was just that addicted to the game. So that's a thing, you know?
Yes, was addicted to the money.
Right.
I was shown that. And being poor, that's what you want.
That's right.
When you grow up poor and you get money in your hands, that's what you're going to chase.
That's right.
The money.
Yeah.
Right now, that's all I know is money.
Yeah.
But I do it the right way now.
That's good. Yeah.
Dirty hands came to clean hands, still make the same money.
Yeah.
This is real stuff.
That's cool.
They can be dirty and you can make money and get in trouble, or do it clean way and you still get the same money.
That's right.
I didn't know that. I think you got to be a gangster to get money.
No idea.
That you got to do all this to get it.
Yeah.
I thought, I never robbed no one like that. Never thought like going to go take someone's house and stuff like that. That wasn't me.
Right.
I'm just going to whoop your ass.
Right.
And then if you got something on you and I like that, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Then, like that type stuff. But that wasn't me,
Right.
So life was just crazy and wild for me.
Okay.
And got in the game. So I had another friend. He's down with me. His name's TJ. He's trying to get his stripes down with the gang, supposedly.
Oh, so were you affiliated? Were you
supposedly I am.
Yeah.
I just could fight, so everybody just listened to me.
Okay.
I wasn't even in the game, to be honest. I just fight, so everybody just said, "Well, Mercedes thinks," That's how it was. So I had him sending me stuff through ankle braces. Everybody knew I was a baller.
Yeah.
I could get in trouble for this.
Yeah.
We could get in trouble for this.
Yeah.
Back we already got hit up. So we already know we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Every action has a reaction.
That's right.
So he's sending me fresh ankle braces every other week.
Yeah.
I'm every ankle braces, he's cutting them. It will get dropped. They'll say the mail's here.
Yeah.
I'll go get the mail.
Yeah.
I set it at my dorm, leave my key right there. They will go grab it. I never ever hand it to them.
Oh, really?
Physically. Because I didn't want to get caught in the
the
transition or whatever the crap that is.
You had a good little deal set up there.
So I will go get it. So if I did caught with it, my hand is just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I got to my dorm, set it in my dorm, leave my key under the thing, they would get it and they would go in my dorm and boom.
How much were you making?
I was getting food stamps too. So keep in mind, I'm selling little food. I'm in trouble. I'm getting in trouble already. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm selling those to people that want food on the dorm. So so back then, you know what I'm saying? You sell 50 for $100.
Yeah.
So I'm getting money.
Yeah.
I'm getting money regardless. I'm making money how I'm doing it out here. And so my foster mom expected me to be doing great out here. She calls me, checking on me.
Yeah.
I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah.
But she already know what's up.
Oh,
That's why she checking on me, because she know.
Yeah. She's got suspicions.
She already know.
Yeah.
No one leave Mercedes too long, because Mercedes is going to mess up.
Yeah.
The devil keep knocking. I don't know what it is. I can have good, and I was here with good.
Yeah.
But what do? I run away.
Right.
And go to the damn devil.
Do you think that's interesting? Do you think so? you grow up way behind, like we said, dealt a shitty hand, and you're fighting to get back to the starting line. And then along the way, you're thrown a bone here and there, thrown some opportunity. A family steps in, they help you out. You get, you actually do get to play in college. You have these opportunities, right? But at every turn, the devil's pursuing you in your ear, and you're pulled back to that life, always pulled back to that life. And I bet what you learned eventually was that no matter how hard he pulls, whenever you have God at the center of your life, it doesn't matter. But I wonder what kept drawing you back to it,
Yeah.
Just the familiarity?
My mom.
Your mom?
I wanted to be like her. I wanted to be
so
just
you
like
still
her.
wanted...
So if I'm this gangster, she's going to see me. If I'm whooping people's asses, if I'm selling drugs, my mom's going to want to sell it with me. She's going to want to be like me. I chased something
that
I could never catch.
Motivator. Yeah.
I chased something that I could never catch.
That's right.
That is real. Like, it took me 28 years old to realize that I'm done chasing her.
How did you finally come to that?
I have kids myself.
That was a big part of it?
I don't want them to chase something to get their hopes up.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I chased my mom so long. She's great now. She changed her whole life.
Wow.
She got a job.
Yeah.
She's doing good.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What year did that happen?
It just barely happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Like this year? Type?
It was probably like, she's had that job already. It's probably like going almost on 2 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how's y'all's relationship now?
It's getting better. She's a good grandma.
Cool.
She was never a good mom.
Yeah.
But man, she's the best grandma I ever met.
Wow, that's great.
She fixed it. I'm all good now. That's why I'm saying I'm good.
You don't have any resentments?
Nah, I barely.
That's good.
28 years old it took me. I barely, because she's not loving me. That's okay. She loved my kids. My kids are seeing it.
That's right.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
You're
that.
okay with it. Yeah.
And now I am. I'm not angry no more. I don't got no angry. I'm helping out all the kids. I volunteer for the city. I work at the Goodfellow.
Dang.
Everybody that judged me said I couldn't do it. I changed my life.
How does that feel?
It feels great.
But how did you release all the anger? Like what happened?
God got me.
I was hoping you were going to say that. Yeah.
God got me. People till this day still judging me.
Yeah.
The same things. The same things that the same people are still in my way, but I found a way to get through it. God got me through it.
That's right. They're wanting you to still be that same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I'm getting tested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But remember I said Waco.
Yeah.
Just a little sum up. I had a team that we went to state to play in Waco. My girls, they're great girls. They're good.
Yeah.
God took me back to Waco and had a different vision. So when I first went to Waco, it was a vision where was evil for me, where I was a bad person.
Yeah.
God took me back to Waco, same area, same place.
Yeah.
A good way, have good memories. We didn't win first in state, but we made second in state.
Dang.
I have a different memory now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like God put me through all these things, all this stuff, everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not angry no more.
Wow.
I just here helping as much as I could. And it's been hard.
Yeah.
It's still hard.
Yeah, sure.
To this day.
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
I have 2 little boys.
How old are they?
I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old.
That's awesome. I have a 2-year-old boy.
Dang,
and so do they play basketball?
They don't like sports.
No.
Yeah, no.
You're lying.
No.
Why?
I don't know. It's sad. It's sad.
Know.
So I asked him if he wanted to
will.
play basketball this season. He said, "Nope, I'm not." I said, "It's okay. That's fine." So
Yeah.
I still coach like other kids.
Who are you coaching?
I have a Cardinals team right now for flag football.
Oh,
7U
I love that. Yeah?
and 11U.
Nice.
Both
For
teams
who
are
is that
good.
through? Like
The recreation.
Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're about to wrap it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the recreation center, that's what I grew up doing, playing flag football until 7th grade, until we started playing for Lee Junior High, I was a big basketball player too, and baseball. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
My sister, Ashley, you remind me a lot of her in some ways. She is very resilient. She was a great basketball player. So I'll never forget this. And I know my dad remembers this, but I remember when she first came down, because she grew up in the Midland, Odessa area in Crane, Texas.
You got to be balling over there.
You do.
Yeah.
And so she came to live with us, and it was summertime, and we were in this basketball league, like a summer league. Uh-huh. And I think it was like 7th grade, and she was going into 8th grade, and they put her with the girls. Well, she grew up balling with the boys, always, you know, and
she was a hooper.
She was bad. Yeah. And so I'll never forget this. Like, so we played the boys, and then the girls played, and it was literally like watching a grown man play with like kindergartners. Like, she was taking the ball. I mean, like, it was weird. She was so good. You know what I mean? Like, way above the standard.
Man, let's
And so that's how you were, because you grew up playing like that, right?
Yes, sir.
With the guys.
With the guys.
Going hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I did. Basketball was my way out.
Yeah. Did you play any other sports?
I just now
Boxed
I started playing. I just boxed, but I got some belts from boxing. I got some medals.
Have you ever thought about doing any MMA stuff?
I don't want these hands ever to swing like that again.
I get that.
I feel like that when I used to fight was bad things happen to people.
I feel you.
So I don't. When I had a reaction not too long ago, I had a little interaction with one of a parent.
Okay.
And I spoke my mind, but I felt like I should have spoken it in a different way.
Okay.
And when I got out of pocket, I regretted that still to this day, getting out of pocket.
Yeah.
So I try to make sure that I still struggle this day when I get angry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to know, that's not you. That's not you.
That's not easy to do.
Heck no.
Takes practice.
Yeah, especially walking into a place and you're getting judged. Like, you walk in the gym with me, you walk in before me, no one's gonna look at you like the way you walk in with me.
Yeah,
man, it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. I have this jacket on right now and everything because I didn't want to show a lot of my tattoos. My neck tattoo, I have this on because I don't want to show my neck tattoo.
Okay.
I don't want to show all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I have good and bad on me tatted up.
Yeah.
I have the devil on me, and then I have God on me.
Yeah.
You know, because I had good and bad.
That's all part of your story. Yeah.
And
wow.
I wasn't supposed to make it out. I wasn't supposed to make it out the streets.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I wasn't supposed to.
It just seems so...
Everybody else in the family that grew up with me didn't make it out.
Yeah.
I made it out.
You didn't expect to at all. Right. Yeah.
Like my friends, all of them, they didn't make it out.
Yeah.
Some of those ones that grew up, they're under the ground or they're in prison.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
And now here I teach the kids family. The team that I coach, I teach them family, school, you know, God, family, school, you know, all that's important.
Yeah.
You can play all you want. I didn't have a backup plan. When it was over, I didn't have a backup plan.
That's right. Yeah.
I went back to the streets.
Yeah.
So if you get hurt with sports, what is your backup plan? It's not always about sports. So I'm trying to teach them that you respect. I didn't respect the damn teachers.
Yeah.
I never knew how important it was when the teacher's going to go do her job. Now that I got a job, you know, I'm going to go do a job, and you got someone disrupting your class.
Yeah.
You know, so there I was, a teacher was trying to teach, and I was disrupting her class.
Yeah.
And thinking it's cool and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But she was there to do a job.
Yeah.
And
I know,
you
right?
know, so it's not cool. Like, if that's like me trying to go get my contractors work out there.
Mm-hmm.
The job I got, that's like me trying to get these contractors line out, and then I got, you know, BS like that.
Right.
You don't do that, you know?
No.
So,
but you know what's crazy is, like, I'm just so grateful for you and people that have gone through things like you've gone through, because to me, there's no one better for our community than somebody like you who had the deck stacked against you, and you made it through somehow, and you've seen the worst of the worst and lived that lifestyle and turned it all around against everybody's expectations. You know what I mean? I feel like the way you're able to communicate with young people is on a whole different level than somebody else would be able to, you know, because you can see where their life could lead if they start making bad decisions, and you can explain that to them, like, look, I've been there, and they'll respect that and hear you. You know, that's powerful testimonial, and I'm so glad you're sharing this here. I just think your testimonial needs to be shared as much as possible in the way you want to, though, because it's going to impact so many people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just respect you enormously.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm just trying, and that's why I think the little kids that I coach, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people say you don't live through kids, but I feel like when I coach these kids, it's like I get a chance to be a child again. Because I never got to be a kid.
Yeah.
I never got to know what it was like to say, hi, Mom. I had a good day at school. Hi, Dad. You know, you want to throw catch. I never had no one tuck me in that night.
Yeah.
I never had none of that stuff. I never knew how to turn a report card into kids. Like when kids are like, oh man, I gotta hide my report card. No one wanted to even see my report card.
Dang.
I had nothing.
Yeah.
I had nothing. So that's why I do everything I have right now. Everything I bought, everything I got, I worked for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told myself, I'm never gonna let my kids grow up without. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make sure that I love my kids like they're supposed to be loved.
That's right.
Not hit, not abuse.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to show them the right way.
That's right.
But I'm also going to let them know mommy lived like this, but mommy didn't choose this.
That's right. That's where the power is, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why I say, like, all the people that look at me and judge me, and like I told this guy, he told me, when did they start letting like gangsters coach?
Really?
And stuff like that. A lot of people have said bad things where parents have heard it and stuff, and they wouldn't tell me, and then some would tell me. The old me would have bust them up, whooped their ass.
That's right. What do you do now?
Pray for them.
See, yeah.
I'm not very religious.
You've evolved.
I don't go to church.
Yeah.
But the Lord got me. The Lord got me.
Oh, I can tell.
And that's all I need.
That's
right. I got my kids, my family, my partner. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody else got to say.
Exactly.
Nothing
else.
That's
right. That's
I
all
was
that
a
matters.
people pleaser forever.
I get that.
I'm only pleasing my son.
Yeah.
That's it. My son's
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And him up there.
Exactly, right? That's all that matters.
That's all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is at the end of the day. So to end, I always like to do this, and I'm really excited to hear yours, but what are 3 things that you're really genuinely grateful for in your life right now?
My kids. My partner, she helps me a lot.
Yeah.
Like, keeps when I want to give up.
Yeah.
That's one person that helps me.
Cool. Yeah.
And I want to say these kiddos that I coach.
Okay.
All those kids.
Yeah.
The girls and the boys in basketball,
oh yeah, that's everything. The lives you get to impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's huge.
The main one is my grandma.
Oh man. How is she now?
She's struggling. She's good.
Yeah.
She's older.
How old is she around?
She's like 78.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
I still take care of her now.
Good. Yeah. I love that.
I take care of her now.
Yeah.
She calls me when she wants something.
That's how it should be.
She needs food.
Yeah.
I take her.
Nice.
She ain't got food in the refrigerator. Guess who puts food in there?
I bet that feels good, huh?
Hell yeah.
God.
It feels great. God did that.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. I could be broke. My grandma call me. I ain't got no food. I'll make it work.
That's right. Yeah.
And guess what? I ain't even got to sell drugs.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's the best part of it.
I ain't got to do none of that
I
no
know.
more.
Yeah.
I ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
I ain't got to do it. You give it to God and let him deal with it.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's different. It's different. And I'm just glad that at first I was nervous. Like I said, coming here, I was nervous. There's a lot of stuff I don't speak about, and there's some stuff that I told you, But, I
appreciate that.
I thank you for letting me.
Of course.
And for you calling me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And lastly, what makes you genuinely happy or brings you joy in life? What's it all about to you?
Just my kids.
Yeah.
Yes, my
Nice.
kids.
Yeah.
That brings me happiness.
Cool.
Everything. Walking in after where I think I can't even work no more. My hands hurt. Damn, a long day. Like stress. Like, dang, how can I do this?
Yeah.
I work behind a computer. I work in the field and behind a desk.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm just like tired. But when I open that door, mommy's home.
Dang.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, psh, all of a sudden I got stronger.
Really?
I ain't hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Get a
I'm
second
good.
win.
Yes. Yeah. But I still gotta be better at showing love a little more.
Oh, really?
I gotta show
something that you
love.
struggle. Okay,
Yeah,
affection
that's
and
it.
love.
That's it.
Okay, well at least you recognize that and you're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
Well, thank you,
Yes, sir. I
Mercedes. This was
appreciate you so much.
incredible.
Heck
This is
yeah.
incredible. Yeah,
Heck
I'm so
yeah.
grateful
Yes,
for you
sir.
coming on.
Heck yeah.
Wow, this is probably my favorite episode, guys. Wow, this is what our show embodies right here is this type of testimonial. When you've been through the fire, when you've walked through hell and back, it seems like, there's always redemption. You can always turn it around, and that's what Mercedes did. And I think it's very rare, especially being born with the deck stacked against you like that. But there are people who do it, and those are the stories that are extraordinary and that need to be shared. But thank you guys for joining us once again. This has been the Matt Cottrell Report. We'll see you next time. Take care.
I got love for it, it's real. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I notice how this shit feel. 3 times for my family, dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deals. Did it all.